Hey guys, in this video we're continuing with our Regents Review short answer questions. It says, question number 15 says, on the map in your answer booklet, draw the 5.5 inch, 6 inch, and 6.5 inch isolines. Extend the isolines to the edges of New York State. Here's question 15's map. So we're going to start with the 5.5 inch isoline. So notice that they already drew my isolines for 5 inch and 4.5, and my pattern for the isolines that I'm drawing should somewhat match this pattern. And I need to extend the edges of my isolines to the ends of my New York map. So let's start with 5.5. The first thing you're going to do is find all the 5.5s, and it looks like my only 5.5 is right here. I'm going to circle it. And now I have to find my where my other 5.5 might be, 5.5 numbers might be, that are not written on this map. So I'm going to look in between all the numbers. 5.5 must be between 5.4 and 5.8. So I'm going to draw a little star here to represent that. 5.5, I already have a 5.5 here. 5.5 cannot be between 5.2 and 5.3, but it must be between 5.3 and 5.7. So I'm going to draw a star over here. 5.5 is also between 5.3 and 5.8. So I'm going to draw a star here. Notice that this whole line is 5 and this is 5.8. 5.5 must be between 5 and 5.8 too. So every single point on this line is 5. So I can draw a star here. You can draw as many stars as you'd like. I'm just creating a path for myself to see where my lines might go. And this gives me a very clear idea that my isoline must be going somewhat like this. So now I'm going to start drawing my line. I'm going to start from the edge of the map because it says to extend it towards my edges, and I'm going to go through my stars. And when I reach the circled 5.5, I'm going to make sure I'm going through the dot for 5.5. And then I'm going to go through my stars again, making sure that I'm not touching any other line, and then I'm going to extend. So there you have it. This is my 5.5 isoline. And next I have to draw the 6-inch isoline. So let's get started. First I'm going to find all my 6s, and it looks like the only 6 I have is this. I'm going to circle that, and now I have to find all my other 6s. So 6 looks like it is between 5.9 and 6.6. I'm going to draw a star there. 6 must be somewhere between 5.7 and 6.8. I'm going to draw a star there. It must be between 5.9 and 6.4. I'm going to draw a star there. It's probably between 5.8 and 6.5. I'm going to draw a star there. Now notice I have a clear path of where my lines must go. You can draw as many stars or as few stars as you need. The more, the better. So I'm going to start from the edge, like it said. I'm going to go through my stars. When I pass my circled 6, I'm going to make sure my line is passing through the dot for that 6. I'm gonna pass this star and then this star and then extend to the map. I'm gonna be very careful that none of my lines are touching any other isolines, because that will make my lines incorrect. So I have my 5.5 line and my 5.6 6 line. I just need my 6.5 inch line isoline. So when I'm looking at this map, I don't see any. Actually, here's my only 6.5 inch. Right? There are no others, so I have to guess where the other ones are. So 6.5 must be between 6 and 6.8, and also 5.7 and 6.8. I'm going to be very careful not to touch my other line that I drew. So I'm going to draw a little star between 6 and 6.8 and 5.7 and 6.8, like this. And 6.5 must be between 6 and 7.0, so I'm going to draw a star here. 6.5 must be between 6.4 and 7.1. It must be somewhere between 5.9 and 6.62. So what I can do, if I don't have space, I can erase some of my lines as well. Actually, I don't have an eraser, but you can erase and lift your line a little bit if you don't have space. I don't have an eraser, so I'm going to draw a tiny dot between 5.9 and 6.6, making sure that I'm not touching the other line that I drew. Now I'm ready to draw my line. So let's start from here. I'm going to extend my line to the edge, start at 6.5, and then it looks like I'm going to this star and then this star, being very careful that I don't touch my other line. And then I'm going to connect here, and then it looks like, oh, I can draw another star here between 6.4 and 7.0, because 6.5 is in between that, just to guide me. So I can continue, and there you have it. I'm gonna make it a little darker for you guys. There you go. So my lines are not touching each other, so that should be fine. Make sure it never does. If I had an eraser, I would have erased my circles and made it more neat, but this is my 6.5 line, this is my 6 line, and this is my 5.8 line. And that's it for now.